For more content like this, log on to GibboPresents.com.
Big up, everybody. All Trenton crew, New Brunswick, New Jersey. This is the Snowhite sound with Fadda, Natty, and
Mr. Kool, War Nurse.
yes, I. That's what they call us. The war machine, the killing machine out of New Jersey. First and foremost, got to big up Gibbo every time for reaching out to us. He hit me up one day and said, you know, Fadda, Natty, I respect your sound and want to do a dubplate history on the Snowhite. And couldn't respect that more because we've put in the work, me and Mr. Kool. Over 23 years, this sound has been at work, putting it in dubplates. And not many sounds can say that. So let's get right to business. This first song is clearly one of our anthems of all time. And this artist in particular, one of my all-time favorite DJs, I don't know about Mr. Kool, but Mad Cobra consistently puts out the sickest dubplates in the world. And this is when Mad Cobra was Mad Cobra. I will say that consistently throughout these dubplate history mix for Snowhite Sound. But this was the first dubplate ever cut by Snowhite, by Scott and Natty. Scott never made it to a Snowhite dance, but he was the second original Snowhite selector on the sound and gave me a lot of inspiration. So big up, Scott, anywhere you're there. And click this wicked Snowhite dubplate.
Boy, get iron pill. Hunting sick, find and kill. When I take talk from no guy, boy, make people finance a call that is tomorrow morning. Or not Snowhite, you don't take talk any pussy that's dead friend when I beg. Natty, Scott, all Philly bad boy, Jesus Christ, New York road boy, clean in the steel. Yeah, man, run it, Jesus Christ, Mad Cobra again. Pain and sorrow. Black and white will come up Sunday day, funeral tomorrow. Jesus Christ. All bad boy, put up the gun. Because pussy dead. Road boy not joke. Pussy dead. Gunshot the sleeps that I showed. Pussy dead. Tell them the chance enough gay. Snowhite not. You know if you got Snowhite. Watch out. They call me hunt and seek and find and kill. We make a sound while writing. Will they call me hunt, seek and find and kill. We make a mean, we look and Scott and say, watch it, them who make me murder them God. Ready aim fire boy, head crown lick up. So white the root sound we not take up.
Wow.
Kill pussy well that a fi we trade up. Original bad boy not run people up.
After we cut this first tune, me and Scott, we found Ninja Teeth and Deli Ranks, and we were voicing these tunes for Too Tough at the time for his record label, and we said we got to put together a wicked combination for Snowhite. And as I mentioned, we've been 23 years at cutting dubs for sound for 21 years, but you have to have dubplate before you can go out and kill sound. That's how I learned. Dubplate is all about killing sound business. If you want to kill a sound, you gotta have the fucking sickest dubplates. And this was Ninja Teeth Deli Ranks before Deli Ranks was anybody in the business. And we killed many an early sound with this, such as Brick Force, Rhythm Kings, and others in the early days like Black Gold. Hit it, Mr. Kool.
You only come back and son boy with it, so boy you want to company against Snowhite. You're mad. He said to this round, he said never play the next tune. You suck the pussy, and if you don't play the next tune, you fuck about it. Leave up man like Natty and Scott, all Philly crew, New York, New Jersey crew, Ninja Teeth. Yeah? We don't make up now, bro, that Snowhite still one way. Easy summer to large you.
Listen to the rhythm.
Energy, large.
The tenor solo.
boy. Keep on play one more tune. Them so pussy. Keep on play one more tune. Them the come back. Keep on play a intro. Boy, take on the mic. Now me do the come back. Them a try to bambo. But that don't worry me. He gets so fit. I'm not there for trouble. They play no retreat. That day for trouble. Select and box boy. Never fuck back. That's why Buju say. What the ganja? They try to no one.
Yet another tune from that first faithful session. And true, Snowhite is a sound for no one to be red in the dance. Red, when I mean red eye. Because we only come one way. We hustle, Snowhite, to be where we are. And we're known as a ganja man sound. So when Snowhite come, you know there's going to be plenty of people blazing the weed in the dance hall. Trust me, 5 years, the United States will legalize the weed. Play, Grammy Kid.
Snowhite, kill them tonight.
Kill enough sound with this.
Too tough, Roland, Nobody, all New Jersey crew. Stand your heart. Kill them tonight, stand your heart. Stand in the white, stand in the white, stand in the white. Okay, sexy me here, running down the dance. Snowhite, okay, sexy me here, run down the dance. See, don't cut down the kind tree, cause it makes the best thing for me. I'm without to say, it is naturally. One thing the structure will need, a lot of dubplates. Stand your boy, survivors go through in Babylon. Have you said so clash? Talk a sense in Mania, I run down the dance. Stand your boy.
Not true, as I just talked about.
But Natty, let me say something. You remember when they at Jamaica we played that song, yeah? And the amount of gunshot fire, we couldn't stop, pull up the tune.
And that was
St. Thomas.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Mash up that place and be a gunshot
was
fire.
from the army.
You see it?
Yeah.
Talk to them, Natty. Talk to them.
Legal gunshot, them Kool. Legal.
Legal.
Yes, I. And but back to history. This artist, one of the most vital artists to Snowhite's development from the years 94 to about 96, I'd say. And one of my good friends in the dance hall, Jigsy King. And this particular day I went to his house, and for about an hour we did nothing but just burn pure Kali. And then he took me over to Don One Studio, which not my favorite place at the time, because you just got hassled when they saw me, Snowhite. They thought pure money. Not the case. But me and Jay-Z went in there, and on the same vein as Michael Rostock, A Sense Amelia, he gave me this masterpiece at the time. #1 reggae song at the time. Play.
Make a Chris! To have a ganja man in the place, cause, you know, there's a Snowhite. All the man in the Snowhite dance hall, you know, so they love ganja.
Listen to the rhythm.
It's about the ganja. I'm like here, cause it's a Snowhite, now from New Jersey, the champion son. I know you must say, big question, Natty, Copper D, Roland, Scotty, too tough, a long time, some boy don't know that. Let it go! Snowhite ganja man, them.
Big up all them mass.
We know. And the banja weed, this man. Give me the weed, more ganja weed. No matter burn it, don't count the bill, murder the breed. Give me the weed, who says the weed? When I tell the Snowhite, sure. Give me the weed, who says the weed? No matter burn it, don't count the bill, murder the breed. Give me the weed, who says the weed? Sure. Ganja the healing of the nation. Ganja was found on the river King Solomon. Yes, I'm pastor scientist, I'm Dr. Man. I saw me know Ganja have the major tradition. When I be walk through the valley, I be run through the swamp. That's how they move along till me reach your wooden land. Run, go check that you use it to Rasta man. Just to get the job. Me Allah, give me the weed. Good ganja weed. No bother burn it, don't count it with murder the breed. Give
What a great song.
Good sense the weed.
Got a big big up Copper D rolling. Of course. Every time. The original MCs on the sound. On to the next song, which is our motto for Snow White, and I wear the shirt Snow White, and this is on the back of the shirt right here, and it says we run the border, we give the order. And here's the song Jiggy gave us. Listen to the rhythm. Snow White say, we run the border, we give the order. Now the legal police Snow White, and they're not afraid of. We run the border, we give the order. Them body come and stretch up and tell them say, oh, son, boy, you are move too fast. Just push to them say you in the wrong class. Stop a legal is a sound boy, check your speed. Baggy no baggy, Snow White. When you are killed, pussy girl and you the rapper. Anything test I got shot that pick up. Now I'm not ready for the African up. I don't take up a shot. I'm ready after them adult. I have to be profound for the body to mash up. It can deliver everything I can pick up. I ain't got the body with a St. John customer. So I want to hear chicks in them. I call them party boy, them a kick up. And them a diss up. Long as I country turn the sound of it. Snow White and tell them. We run the order. We give the order. I'm the little police to a white them no afraid. So as I said, Judzy played an integral part to the Snow White history from the 94 to the 96 era. This next gentleman played an integral part to the Snow White history from about, I'd say about 95 to the 98 period, when my brethren Steve was a huge part of the sound, Diamond was a part of the sound. So big up Steve and Diamond and the Volume 1 crew. And his name is General TK, and he had the our other motto on our black shirts, and that was murder and pussy, Snow White. And me and him used to par all the time at my house, and he was out of Plainfield, had a lot of family out of Plainfield, legendary DJ out of the UK. And my brethren Too Tough actually put out an album with him, General TK, which I played a part in as an intern in college. And Mr. Kool's going to play the song.
Murdering, pussy, Snow White, Jesus Christ, man. Easy Scott, easy Natty, Roland. Easy Too Tough crew, Jesus Christ. All New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia crew. The big man said X amount of things, spies, and the next amount of take back top, and the sound chance on any pussy will all. Let him trap. Tough to wear them. We gotta go. Big things, easy. X amount of things, easy doctor. Last year I know. Snow White. What a piece of sadness, a try testing no white. Whoa, somebody you gonna lose them life. What a piece of sadness, tomorrow want them 9-9. When I pet powder nurse, it clear off for son. Who say, who fi dead, me say, who fi very. Who's in the glass?
So as I was saying, General TK, big him up every time. Did a lot of shows with him. But back to our go-to artist, Mad Cobra.
Someone feel pain, gunshot a lick like a rain. Hard bad boy, but you not gonna hear that. Watch this, Snow White a murder pussy, me say we no give no blind. It no make sense a little pussy clean and bad. Select that some pussy on the man a gay guy. Snow White bad boy, them put up. Me bad, who fi clever, who fi blind. Informers me gonna get same time. One by the talking, sitting me no shine.
Love. So this next track, story behind this one, me and Mr. Kool in our camos, maybe one of the biggest dances. Mr. Kool, the biggest dance in New Jersey?
By far.
Biggest clash in Jersey history. Little Rock, Snow White. Myself, we killed Little Rock. I don't care what anybody says. And we played this dub by Little John, Destroyed. And I had the dub.
No, white with dub, hard with dub in I'm hot. Listen,
Snow White with Toby Diamond. Snow White there with him Toby Diamond. There with him Toby Diamond. Snow White there with him Toby Diamond. Yeah. You are. See there now, but one more day. Don't play things that just because that's it. See there now, but one more day. Don't play things that just because that's it. Better go Snow White.
This next song, great session at Ja Freedom's. Big up Ja Freedom in Philly every time. Great session with the Bandolero.
I don't know how to want chunks of diamonds and gold bullions. Natty Kool Station, Smiley, and the Governor.
Also,
General Boy, yeah.
Little Rock song.
Yeah. Sure, you know. Passing gets rainy tonight. Snow White is daily. Alright.
We would always make our artists do medleys.
Hear me. When no agenda. That's when I come agenda. Agenda. Hey. See like a boy, me say you're getting confused, yeah. Cause when I come as a feel out of your fuse, yeah. Cause you don't know the wall, I wanna just get confused. Cause when I come agenda, agenda, we gonna put some agony in them body, agony, some agony in them body, agony, 100% a double player, 100% a dub, 100% a double give, 100% a dub. Let's say 30 dub when I play a 50-50 dub. Let's say 30 dub when I play a 50-50. Then get some agony in them body, agony.
Okay, folks. So, massive. Big up all the European crew, all the New York crew like Tech. Respect to every time. All the Newark Massive, New Brunswick crew. But big up Henry every time. Because our man Henry, we've been working with him for 21, I'd say 22 plus years. And he told me about this artist in 1994, 95 when we met Luciano. And he said, Natty, don't sleep on this artist. This artist is going to be the biggest artist around. And he said, I can get him for you. Take this track. I said, okay. Voice it on this rhythm. And we did. And this tune killed Earth Ruler one night in a dub feed dub up in Plainfield over the Strand Theater at the Club Caravana. Play that tune.
I'm not sure.
You can ask Bertie Kill quick. The look on his face, Kool.
Watch this, Snow White say sound. We are not conquer from we know about you. Make it better all the time we are salute. Now come sit up, need a you now take your dash. So that's
these lyrics.
Then you gotta stop. Dance on Snow White. Watch on the road, boy. Sound boy. Watch this. Snow White say sound. We are not conquer from we know about you. Make it better all the time we are salute. Now come sit down in your fans institute. Now take your dancing so it's we are not seduce. We are not conquer from we know about you. Make it better all the time we are salute. Now come sit down in your fans institute. Now take you, watch ya. You enemies of Snow White, we say publicly. Spreading for us is who under his slavery. Who don't give we second class school we teach white supremacy. That was the plan to break us down. Our black dignity, but what you teach stems from our past history. You still meet the ending of
So this next track came in the same vein. Louis Culture just busted onto the scene. Who else but the voice Louis on the same rhythm?
Snow White, anything get bright, night to night. All in broad daylight.
Louis Culture.
All in broad daylight. See ya. In God do I put my trust, so me not fear enough white.
You hear the rhythm? That rhythm bad. That rhythm culture, the never get weary rhythm. Don't run out and start voice on that, because then me know you watch this Gibbo video and then me know you copy Snowhite sound.
When we come them up to sing my tongue to gravy and palm you better. My know you catch cause some of evil in them farm them only righteous but them can't do no harm. I never saw me seed upon a wicked man farm. In God do I put my trust, so me not afraid and not why could that them gun in my books. Me serious, we kill a sound is a must. That no right but no informer boss. Oh, them fool. Badness when every bad man a call. Oh, them a big gun and them come for roll.
So this next tune, or I should say this next set of tracks, is one of the best periods of Snowhite history. And it was from about the period of about 1995 through, I'd say about actually, these next 5 tracks, I think, were all recorded in that same night. And this was when I met Roman Stewart, Pat Anthony, Sugar Minott, Lone Ranger, Rankin' Joe. All an amazing evening with Roman. And we went up to Brooklyn, me, Beish, Big Up Yourself out in California, Ian, my brethren, D-Flow. And it was just ridiculous. We picked up Roman and we drove around. And we went over to Sugar Minott's place, and there's Sugar on the guitar, on the couch, playing the acoustic guitar. I mean, it was one of the great experiences you'll ever can imagine. And of course, everybody was red that night, and some of the greatest dubs in Snowhite's box are on here, especially this next track by Roman Stewart, which certainly epitomizes Snowhite sound.
Now this is the journey into dance. And they're going around and talking about your own things. No, that's wrong. Snowhite, it's all about to getting everything right. Roman Stewart gonna sing on the mic. Now big up the man called Carpady. Yeah, the man called Roland, the man called Mr. White, Mr. Fox, and Mrs. Scott, and Mr. Beige. Redeem!
Snowhite, you rule. You go a good school. Another song, boy, a fool. I just stay in the train away in search. Snowhite free. Remove the sound of bondage, and we agree. Too long I've been a slave. We won't be no more. We'd rather kill an open sound than be locked behind the door. We want to hear myself be an independent sound. We don't want the footman sound to take us for no clown. Whether you're black, whether you are white, I give a damn. Snowhite and wonder equal right.
So, once I voiced Roman, he said, hey, I got this brother named Pat Anthony. You know him? I said, yeah, I know Pat Anthony. Well, you got to drive me over here. I said, okay, I'm ready. I picked you up around 1 o'clock. I got all day the voice tone. Get me over to Pat Anthony. Met up with Pat Anthony. Cool as shit. And this tune's been killing sound in New Jersey forever. Twin Tower, you were a victim to this. Play it.
Now, when you talk about sounds like the Snowhite sound system, you're talking about sounds of quality, exclusively. And this is Fadda Tony. Now Scotty, Natty, Roland, Capady, Maximum. That's Snowhite sound, man. Kill anything with this. You understand it? They never know. Never know. Say that we rule, and now we have the title. Some boy, you a fool, and now you know have no title. Cause Snow White have the title. The title, and Mr. Natty have the title. The title, and Mr. Natty have the title. The title, and Kappa D, you have the title. The title, and Mr. Roland have the title.
So, once again, same day, Pat Anthony voiced the title. And this is no disrespect to any of these sounds, Twin Tower. God bless you. Where are you? I wish you would come out, because I love you. I love your sound. You're heavy. But big up Brick Force many times. Rhythm Kings, King Slaughter, all them. But me just tell the truth. You know, it is what it is. But Roman said, "You ready for the next artist?" I said, "Of course." And that's when we went over to Sugar Minott's place and saw him on the acoustic with a big old ganja spliff hanging out his mouth. I said, "What are you smoking?" He said, "Some weed." And I said, "I got something for you." He said, "Okay." "I got something for you," he said back. "All right. This is the Snow White sound. I got your rhythm, Sugar." I said, "I need a medley. And this can't be no non-normal medley." He said, "All right. This is the Herbs Man medley."
Now Snow White again for them case, man. Well, be just big up yourself, Ian, big up every time. See Natty, Kappa D, Roland, all Snow White crew, man. Just cycle Buju Banton there, man. So just run with him, see it, watch it, man. Different style, exclusive style.
September 1948,
1994, 1995, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000. Snow White, man. Lord, oh, we touch up right in the street, hey. Oh, we touch up right in the street.
You hear that rhythm?
Policeman in the jeep. Snow White in the corner. Snow White in the dancer, hey. Oh, what the heaven is to me. There will be warring in the street, hey. Oh, what the heaven is to me. Police and bad boys warring in the street. They must charge for murder.
Listen to the lyrics by Sugar. This is all about Snow White sound.
You the area, search it from yard to yard. I want them more look at them, the seller. They might find me coconut chalwa. I'm the big bag of sexy mania. Want me money to the Snow White dance, yeah. Lord of mercy. Oh gosh, give me the indica, want the indica. Give me the indica, the indica, the indica. Want the indica, give me the indica.
Well, from Sugar Daya, his friend Daya, from long time in Brooklyn. And that ain't no Tonto. That man go by the name of the Lone Ranger. And you can't get this dubplate no more. Only Snow White have this dubplate. And when you talk about weed, you talk about Snow White sound. Run it, Kool.
I'm introducing to the world
Mr. Buju Banton, a long man called Lone Ranger. I'm called Snow White International. Natty, Kappa D, Roland, easy. I will tell you exclusive. Coming from the country with me bag of Cali. You know, I woke up on a easy. If one pull me, how you mean? Don't you run down, youth man. You won't get away. And if you slip, it will slide. And if you run, you can't hide. Does I get my stick? Yeah. Stuck right in my head now. I wanna hear you say, whoa. Easy. Don't you touch up me, Carly. Babylon sit down on the box of Wanga. Say tell them not to drink them, no Facebook, no ganja. But the evil, the wicked, them configure.
Same session once again. Went to the next artist. Roman said, "You want some Rankin' Joe?" I said, "Of course." And we met up with Rankin' Joe in that same session. And we came up with this deadly tune on the Coochie rhythm.
Anyway.
I show my anchor. You know, Snow White, the champion son of the conquer. And we are not the first, not the last.
It's all about
but we come to give a sound blast. Snow White, you run things for years, not to big up yourself as a selector. Seeing published on DJ Ranking Joe.
What am I saying?
Don't you know Snow White make you rock up? Come out of the dance, now your song get mashed up. Bang the ring, now your song vibe pop up. You eat beer rice and you not have no ketchup. Back up your second, you got your chicken and your stomach. From everything they say your song get mashed up. Other than that,
Low. So this next song is the first time I had met Dennis Brown, and this song not normal, trust me.
Oh Lord, it's not unusual to be in love with a champion side. It's not unusual.
You ever hear Dennis Brown sing Herb Tone? Never. Because in 50 albums, the man never sing one. If you want to find Dennis Brown sing Herb Tone, you have to look in the Snow White Dub Box. It's the only place you're gonna find Dennis Brown sing Herb Tone. Trust me. Me and my brethren just talked about it the other day. It's the only place you're gonna find Snow White Herb Tune by Dennis Brown.
Makes the party jump, it rains all night long. All night long. Tell you now, oh yeah.
This next Dennis Brown goes down as one of my favorite Dennis Browns ever, voiced by him for the Snow White sound. Play. Big up the wheels here.
No, not the roll, I know what it says. Company, stay easy, yeah. Oh, step past where you look at and you know what Snow White, I'll kill something. Oh, well.
Mad selector, Mr. Kool.
Oh, Lord. Oh, well.
Listen to the rhythm.
Snow White, killing all deep inside. Yeah, now. And I watched you all night from over in the corner. Hey, one little flick of your wrist and you go like a motor. Here I am watching Mama Joe. Snow White is playing for you. Pray that you never seems to the place for all to do. Pray that you never seems to
Low. So we never stop voice Dennis Brown. Can never have too much of the Crown Prince. My favorite singer of all time. Bob Marley's favorite singer of all time. Many people's favorite singer of all time. And my favorite dubplate of all time. Play it, Mr. Kool. A lot of favorites there, Mr. Kool. You know?
Matic.
Snow White, Snow White.
All the people got put in the grave, in them coffin with that song, yeah.
Do you know what it means to test the champion? And what it takes to kill the champion? Trying to test Snow White now. Snow White, yes, is gonna knock you out. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you ready to stand up and dance, Snow White now? Are you ready to stand up and dance the number one sound?
So,
baby, you're gonna be my chosen.
after the dentist, this session I had with this next artist, very, very, very rare. And at the time, this was a Billboard #1 hip-hop single. And I sought out this artist, and his name is Mad Lion, and we had a mad session with him and his girlfriend, Lady Apache, who would be very vital to Snowhite Sound on about 2 or 3 crucial shows with Earth Ruler in the Shack in New Brunswick, a vintage place. Only the hardcore Jamaican youth, I shouldn't say youth, now we're probably 35, 40 years old now, the people who would know the Shack, but that was the best one. I'd say one of the best places to play dancehall music back in the 90s.
And the Domino Club.
And the Domino Club, yes, absolutely cool.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
Really?
Trust me, McKill enough sound in both of those places. You know, and I still want my trophy, Kool, from that day.
Yes.
You know, so, but play this tune by Mad Lion, because this tune was huge at the time of me. Go up against Enough Sound with this one.
Then you don't got to worry, Lord of mercy.
And I bet
Snowhite still got their night.
know this one was in the box.
Mad Lion dead in the place, man. Natty, Scanty, just dig off them face. The one of them should die. Don't ask me the question and we won't tell in the line. Roll and run the track.
Skip that one. Just go right to
Lord of mercy. The wickedest sound. Shut them down. What do you say? Who say? It's like sound boy. There's no need to worry. As long as no white out them nines, they keep me by them signs for you. So you don't got to worry at all. We shine our clocks every night. Each night till we satisfied. And there's no explanation. We don't ask questions. Murder them from the wall. Shoot to kill. People every day. The weak is so white massive say shoot to kill some boys. Cutting out the limit. Well no, we just block them up, shut them up, lick off them head, yeah. Not tell them like a long time them fit head. Empty we got loaded pot, take on the plot. Make them know capacity, don't take chat. Shut them up, blow, wicked like that. Not tell no like upside, so
after we hooked up with that big bad tune, I'm gonna go back to Don One's studio, and actually this session was the first time I ever did meet Mr. Kool. I shouldn't say that. I meet Mr. Kool actually on my first dance ever, way back in '94.
Yeah.
But Mr. Kool actually brought these particular artists, Junior Reid and Merciless, to Don One's studio. And I voiced the legendary Junior Reid this day and Merciless to come and kill his sound, King Slaughter, down in Ben Salem, actually. And then he would soon come and join the mighty Snowhite. But this is the One Blood.
Chopping it again, I'm going to fear them in the secret place of the most high action at 10. Yeah, I as a Henry shall rest, I stepping on them face from now till the morning, the most mighty I, Emmanuel I, Selassie I, Rastafari, Father Reed, execute that.
Big up Father Rick every time.
But big up all Snowhite crew. Randall and Chopper, big up yourself.
Sound boy of the city, oh you come from country, don't test my sound, Snowhite sound. You could have come from river, and you come from jungle. Could have come from firehouse, and you come from sour. If one sound, and the Snowhite sound. Even though you could have come from Libya, and you come from America. Could have come from Europe, and you come from Africa.
After we voiced the Junior Reid, as I mentioned, we also voiced Merciless that same day on the wicked Real Rock rhythm.
Alright, time for to not go kick off, do some straight to get them skull boy. Yes, but man like Natty, everything's everything, you know, top of these, short and strong. These are the thing, cause murder. Son boy, I go on wicked to look man about chirp on this side, the big bad Snowhite. If not, you back to boom like Paul. Chop like an in father of the best. Because bad men beat a light tall. But sure I know Snowhite need you go call. Okay, Maru and blood I got paint and the fucking wall. Run the motherfucking track. None about shit. Oh, you're Mr. Merciless.
If I once again, Mike American.
Snow White. Anyway, we take fun design to make some boys see them funeral. Bullet will left them and them out from in the critical. Blood out them in the left them in the hospital. This Snow White them a end up very tall, very broad. When you take this young happy go, I tell me friend not about what you want. Never know we gonna carry pressure.
So Merciless was wicked, and he was a very cool youth. Kool brought him there with Father Rick. Big up all the Plainfield crew, as I mentioned. Played many a killer dance there. But this youth was also there. He introed that Junior Reed tune. So he's dead and gone now, but this was a big tune back in the day. Turbo.
Where we say, judgment. Tell them my judgment on the earth. Tell them fish birds. One thunder ball a sound down on the earth. Judgment on the earth. Tell them fish birds. One thunder ball. Where we say, oh no boy can't make burn. No boy can't make whisper. Can't go trip one mass and a side shirt. A twinkle off from my ass, some boy I get hurt. Nothing, a fling one go under the earth. Tonight and I dance for us, no longer. Judgment on the earth.
So low. Well, we've come to the end of part one of the Dubplate history, but before we leave, we have to leave on maybe the biggest song on the Dubplate history, sans the Dennis Brown, of course. And this song was when I was in Jamaica, and I was with Henry, and we broke up upon Gargamel, and this song has been killing enough sounds throughout New Jersey and made us a top-ranking sound for many, many years in the 90s and beyond, and keeps us at a top level. And this song is certainly an anthem for Snow White.
Snow White, you're about no song dance.
Bring up Buju Banton.
Snow White song. Here we go. Mama, 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 Snow White, I'm over. Make a music, you touch, papa, papa. Papa, song dance, go over. Snow White song. Don't forget, Snow White, and I'll sing again. Don't play the something, a sound right, it's all dead. Snow White, and I'll sing again. Don't play the something, a sound. Them never hear when my friends find it said. From a sound is the flow from that I'm gonna get Buddha. I think I can, I really like it. I know don't try biscuit, I know like try it. Snow White, I'm gonna use the valley calf, them ain't no. Look and down, look at me, tread that time chain. That's a competition, sound fled, sound I'm dead. Snow White, not saying no dead. Don't play that something on sound, sound I'm dead. Snow White, not saying no dead. Don't play that something on sound, boy. New Jersey, massive, no them bunker. Philadelphia, New York, massive, no stop fire shot. Washington, D.C., them no around the block. Snow White in all the place, and it's the fear boom shot, sound be dead. Snow White, not saying no dead. Don't play that something on sound, sound I'm dead. Snow White, not saying no dead. Don't play that something.
Okay, Master. So, I called Henry and I said, you know, I need this foundation artist before he's dead and gone. And he said, who is that? And I said, I need Joseph Hill. I hear he's not doing too well. He said, okay. So he searched him out. And he came up with this classic for us. And I remember this specifically because I wanted this one big, because I knew King Jammies killed Jaro with this one back in the early 90s when I went and saw the Sound Clash. And I wanted this song. So boys, play this one for us, Mr. Kool.
Hey! Lion face, love on. Smiley, love on. Dominic, don't leave. Dr. Kool, them can't do without you. And Governor and Printer is on the road. Come down, Snow. Snow White, the rule. You little sound now, that's a rap fool. I didn't think what the rule. Let it. See, I need the jump and then come from roads. Say that him come beat up his Snow White. When me take a stack, him whip the pan him back. And him cut a little whip and I beat him one back. Them a boys, say them beat up Snow White. Back things up one. They cannot boys,
when I say them beat up Snow White. Aye. Snow White now go down without a fight. Whether morning or evening or midday time. And we bust it in a London, bust it in a Kingston, bust it in a Miami and in a New York. Them a boys. Snow White, you can't be my son. They cannot.
So, in conclusion, I want to thank everybody out there in the world who respects sound clash, sound culture, and continues to support reggae music worldwide. This is the greatest music on earth. And big up all the Snow White fans, near and far, especially all the Trent crew, New Brunswick, Plainfield, Massive, East Orange, Somerset, Patterson, Newark, New York, Connecticut, DC, wherever you come from. And then most of all, Gibbo for giving us this opportunity. And this is only part one, Massive. We'll be back for a part two. Thank you very much. And this is Father Natty.
Yours truly, Mr. Kool. You don't know.
And this is the Snow White Sound. And thank you very much.
Gibbo presents